Good morning, crypto fam, IGTV, Facebook and YouTube. Welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott and it's a pleasure to have you here on this drizzly Tuesday morning. Happy Tuesday, guys. I hope you're as happy today as you are on Saturday morning. I hope. Happiness is key, guys. Happiness is key. Anyway, let's just get into it. Bit of news lately on IBM, Stellar, bit of movement and that, and questions are coming at us. People are questioning XRP. Well, not everyone. Some people questioning XRP. Some people questioning if XLM's going to do the job we've all been expecting XRP to do. Blah blah blah. All them Everest documents and all them documents we shared all throughout last year, throughout Kurt's economic machine video, throughout the globalization video, the IMF documents, the Bank of England documents, the Federal Reserve documents, Russian banks, European banks, Chinese banks, Japanese banks, didn't have the XLM protocol, did they? Didn't have the Interledger protocol, didn't have XLM in the middle of it, did it? Pretty sure it was XRP. Take that as you will. It's on a document. They lied to us on mainstream media news. All them documents could be false. Could be. I'd like to believe they're not. That's my personal choice. You can choose whether to believe it or not. That's entirely up to you. But I'm gonna roll and I'm gonna believe it. So ILP, XRP's at the center of it. Make no mistake, as we've said before. So it brings me to my point of the video and the title: the more blockchains, the better. So again, back to the globalization documentary. If you haven't watched it, watch it. If you've watched it and still don't quite get it, watch it again. Pause some of the documents, have a read of them. Go into the description, chase some of the information up, get more familiar with it, and then re-watch it. So just until you sat back thinking, fuck, like we was. That's why we put it together. Everything we saw just blew our fucking minds, basically. And then during that video, you've got the likes of Chris Larson saying that and Cody Johnson and Ryan Zergone and all the rest of them, saying that there's a problem with the world. There's a problem with internetworking of money. There's a problem with the interoperability of value, how long it takes to move value. It's hard enough to move money. Right, let's break it down now. We're gonna move money, cash, from the UK to the US. It's gonna change from Great British pounds into dollars. It's gonna take 3 to 5 days. 3 to 5 days. But what about exchanging certain types of value? Selling your house, how long does that take? Okay. How long does selling your house take? That's not 3 to 5 days usually, is it? In the future, that will be happening in seconds or minutes. How long does it take to sell your car? Some things you can just take to the pawn shop, let's have it right, quite liquid if you're willing to take a hit on the actual value. But if you're willing to get its true value, or what it's worth to you, or what it's worth to the market, you generally wait for the best offer and you have an intermediary searching for that offer for you. With ILP, mate, with ILP, once all the APIs and the infrastructure and the framework is tapped into ILP, it's all gone live. There's liquidity pools of XRP all over the gaff. Yeah, everyone else is tapped into those liquidity pools all over the gaff. So you've got housing, real estate agents tapped in with houses ready to go, smart contracts through Codius, linked to IBM or whatever. It does not matter. The Interledger protocol is the protocol that will link ledgers together. I don't know how many times we have to say it. So the more ledgers, the better it is for XRP and ILP. Again, make no mistake of that. We don't just want one ledger. Again, said in the globalization video, it comes up in a graphic, in an infograph. The world will never agree on one ledger. They just won't. Telegram last night. So Chris perfectly right off IBM, you've got to be a little sandwich short of a bit picnic or something there, or because as Chris highlighted out in the Telegram, 90 odd percent, you're in the 90% of banks use IBM tech, and fucking 90 odd percent of the transactions of Visa and that go through IBM tech, and to write them off would just be idiotic. But is everyone on the planet going to use IBM? Like, it's only 90 odd percent, and the more it grows, the more that spread will spread to a level playing field. Again, globalization, level playing field. There will be a choice, which is why XLM's now being pushed. Make no mistake, there's going to be another one pushed towards the back end of this year. I've got no doubts about that. I'm actually wondering which one it is. I said to Kurt yesterday, so what do you think like the other, who do you think like the other 3 or 4 are? Because there's choice, there's going to be choice, and people will make choices, but the machines, once they tap into ILP, that's going for the cheapest routes through the connectors. And Agent Broccoli, again in the Telegram last night, shared another little infograph about how the connectors looks for the cheapest path available at all times until it ends up being basically free. He didn't go as deep as he could have into it, he just showed a little overlay. But yeah, a lot comes about when some news comes out like, oh, these are making the blockchain and they're going to use that coin for cross-border payments. Right, sweet. Do yourself a favor and stop saying cross-border payments for Ripple and XRP and start saying cross-network or cross-ledger, inter-networking, the interledger protocol, because that's what it is at its core. All these other coins might be doing other jobs inside other networks internally. They might also be available as the bridge asset to another network. I mean, again, like, there will be more than one. Said it before, there's more than one TV provider, there's more than one phone provider, there's more than one electric provider, gas provider, water supply. There's healthy competition in markets now, and that's what's going to come through in the monetary system with cryptocurrencies. You will no doubt get your CBDC stable coins and that off the central banks, and even some corporations and institutions and companies, your Apple, your Facebook, they might make their own coin. Who knows? All I know is the more blockchains there is, the better it is for XRP, interledger protocol and interoperability. That's what it's been built for. It's what it's been built for. They saw the problem and they appeared with a solution. They answered the call to action, and it's done and dusted. Said it before, done and dusted, mate. In the hands of the W3C, all over official documentation. It's done and dusted. We just got to sit back and wait, be patient. You're wondering why Kurt's not really doing a video. It's because he's just chilling, sat back, being patient, because he believes and truly believes in his art. He knows where it's going. When it moves and when it goes, you'll see Kurt come back out and he'll be like, okay, yeah, let's have it. What, where's your haters then? Yeah. Guys, could be a year, could be 2 years, could be 3 years toward it, what you all seem to think's moon. Got to grab a little patience, yeah. Just be patient. Diversify if you want. I've said it before in other videos, go grab some XLM if you want. If you're worried that it's going to moon and fucking leave XRP behind, it might well do. Might well pump that like fuck, and then pump another like fuck, and then pump another like fuck. So you've got the 3 or 4 that will be in the basket with it. Yeah, the choice. But then when XRapid, XVR, Spring, Codius, all the fucking rest of it, this X-Pool, once all that starts pushing XRP through liquidity pools and ILP, through all the new fucking networks that have just been built and pushed to death, it's gonna go. They might well be using XLM as a little fucking trap. Who knows? A lot happens in this space, and we've just got to stay strong and patient, accumulate and wait, diversify if you feel you have to. Yeah, all your eggs in one basket is a bad idea. I've said that before, but the evidence seems to be there for XRP. So live long and hodl, do your own research, make your own decision. Love you, love crypto, and we love XRP. Peace.